There you go.
Let's bring the meeting to order, saying our pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to ask the council to please stay standing for a short moment in recognition of Memorial Day coming up and recognition of those who have given their life fighting for our freedom. Thank you very much, everybody. We have some meeting minutes to approve. That would be our May 8th, 2017 regularly scheduled council meeting minutes. If there's any additions or corrections, we will have to have a motion to approve. Motion on the floor by Stephanie.
I'll second it.
Second by Dave. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. Agenda this evening, we have let's see, we have that encroachment thing, Dave.
We have to have encroachment on one old,
109 Summer Street.
Summer Street, south, a garage encroaching onto the back alley.
We will put that right on the end of our, regular agenda. It's right in front of City Hall. Any other additions or corrections to the agenda? If not, we'll have to have a motion to have the agenda approved.
I'll make that motion.
Motion on the floor by Kyle,
I'll second.
and second by Mike. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye. Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. First item on our agenda, our 125th year city celebration update. Carrie's been working hard on putting this stuff together, and looks really nice. Carrie, you wanna kinda talk about what we got going?
So on starting June, and I'll pass this around because it came in today, Eric and I kind of designed it. That is the medallion that will be hidden. So starting June 12th, trivia questions will be released each morning. There's one for each morning revolving around the history of Pierz. And if you answer the trivia question correctly, then you can come into City Hall, where you would answer the question, and then we give you the clue for the medallion. And then you can go
Is that
try and find the
online, or
medallion.
is everything right
So
there?
everything, so the clues, Terry has clues, so the record will be releasing clues, and then on both the city Facebook page and the website, there will be the trivia. So
Okay.
that's what will be released is the trivia question, and then you have to answer that correctly to get your clue.
Okay, you have to come.
You have to
City
come
Hall.
Right, you have to come to
Physically
City
come.
Hall
Okay.
and get the clue for the medallion.
Okay.
And you're not gonna tell us where you're gonna hide it, right?
She's no fun.
So that will happen June 12th through the 16th. I believe I have 6 or 7 of my 9 sponsors for the golf scramble. So I just need people to sign up for teams to golf. And then in August, I have 1 band for sure, potentially 2 that will be playing, and we have the beer garden all set up and ready to go. I have a bunch of donations and sponsors for that event as well, so.
Excellent.
What is the cost on the golf tournament?
It is $100 for a team of 4.
And that included a drink ticket? or
It includes your
something?
green fee, your cart, and 2 drink tickets per person, so. And there will be prizes, so the sponsors are donating prizes, valued at up to $50. So each hole will have a sponsor, and there'll be like longest putt or, closest to the pin or some sort of an activity, and then whoever wins that hole will win that prize.
Okay.
So,
Very good. Sounds like fun.
Good.
I think she's got copies of that actually printed out, and she was having trouble with color, trying to.
yeah, the colored copies of the flyers that are made so far, are in your handouts that I gave you. The only one I don't have done is for the music in the park, because I don't have the bands finalized.
Thank you, Gary, for all the hard work, and for putting a lot of time into this, and looking
second.
Second by Mike, all those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. We have all of our liquor license in town, that we need to approve. Chief, did you have any problem with any of these, or?
None of them. I went
Okay.
through them, signed off on them all, and
Okay,
I've had no issues with any of the establishments in Pierz.
very good. So we will have to go through these one at a time, please be patient, bear with me. First one we have is Patrick's Bar and Grill, and that is our on-sale, Sunday off-sale and patio license. We will need a motion to have that approved.
I make that,
Motion on the floor by Dave and second by Steph. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. Brickyard Bar and Grill, that would be their on-sale Sunday, off-sale and patio license. We will need a motion to have that approved.
I'll make that motion.
Motion on the floor by Mike, second by Dave. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. We have the Pierz Ballroom, that is their 3-2 on-sale license. We'll need a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Motion on the floor by Kyle,
I'll second.
second by Mike. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. This next one's for the Legion Ballpark. And is that actually done through, okay, Legion Ballpark, they have their own 501c3, that's right. And that is their on-sale license. We will need a motion to have that.
I'll make that motion.
Motion on the floor by Mike,
I'll second that.
second by Kyle. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, with one abstention from Dave. You're on the board?
Yeah.
Okay, so people know why you're abstaining. Motion passed. We have Bootlegger Bar and Grill, or Bootlegger Bar, I should say, and that is on sale Sunday, off sale and patio. We'll need a motion to have that approved.
I make that motion.
Motion on the floor by Steph and second by Dave. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. We have Lloyd's Liquor, and that is just off sale. We'll need to have a motion for that.
I'll
Make that motion.
Motion on the floor by Dave,
Second.
second by Mike. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. Pierz Golf Course, that is our 3-2 on sale and Sunday liquor. We'll need a motion to have that approved.
I'll make that motion.
Motion on the floor by Dave,
Second.
second by Mike. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. Oktoberfest, that is their 1-day temporary on sale, and that is through the Lions, I believe. Does Lions do that,
Yep.
beer sales? Okay, just says Oktoberfest, but it'd be for the Lions. We need a motion to have that approved.
I'll make that motion.
Motion on the floor by Kyle,
I'll second it.
second by Dave. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. St. Joseph Church, that is their 1-day temporary on sale. We need a motion for that.
I'll make that motion.
Motion on the floor by Mike,
I'll second.
second by Kyle. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. City of Pierz, 1-day temporary on sale, and that is actually for our 125th year celebration. We'll need a motion to have that approved.
I'll make that motion.
Motion on the floor by
I'll
Dave,
second.
second by Kyle. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. City Hall update.
I spoke with the people who are in charge of the OSHA walkthroughs, and we have a walkthrough scheduled for June 27th, I think it is. Yep, June 27th.
Okay. And at that time, they are going to take a look and make some suggestions on,
Yeah, it would be suggestions to improve security and safety within the building, and then we would be able to apply at that point for the grant.
okay, cool. Carrie, you're gonna be walking through with those folks in and,
Yep.
okay, maybe if possible, Eric could be here as well, and Eric, you could voice your concerns, with those folks as well.
Will do.
Thanks, Chief. Just a reminder that the Army Reserve will be here Monday, June 5th. That is at 3 PM here at City, actually, it's, we doing that at the Senior Center or here at City Hall?
It's posted for here at City Hall.
Here at City Hall. It was posted for an open meeting, so, anybody who wants to attend, as many council members as they would like, it'd be nice to see you guys here if you can make it. Dining Center. It's gonna be kind of another brainstorming meeting as to where we'll actually sit down and see if we can't, put some ideas down on paper and that sort of thing, and continue on in the process. Public's more than welcome to show up. We encourage, input from everybody, so, just kind of an FYI there for everybody. Dave, you wanna talk a little bit about that encroachment on 109 Summer Street?
Yeah, I was approached by a local realtor who's got a property that's set to close on Wednesday of this week. And the title search came back and found that there's an encroachment by the garage, on the garage, over toward the city right away in the back alley, at 109 Summer Street. And really, we need to sign off on that, the city would need to sign off on that and saying that we give them the right of way to that, have the garage there on that, over the encroachment, and it's stipulated with the ability that if the garage is rebuilt for any reason, we could make them move it,
Or 50%?
or 50% of it is damaged.
Yeah, 50%.
We could make them move it.
I take it this has been there for years.
Nicole, Terry did some research today. We couldn't find any building permits on it. We found other building permits on that property, but nothing on the garage. When it was built, we don't know. Was the garage there before the alley? We don't know that. So, really, not a whole lot. How much it is. It's supposed to be 10 feet off, and it's 8 feet off, so it's over by 2 feet.
Back then, even when it was built, there were no setbacks,
Probably not, and that's it.
And I spoke with Jim Gerwing too, and he said the way that, he goes, technically, he doesn't see a reason for this specific thing. You know, if it's the request, that's fine, because in our zoning rules, it's written that you're basically grandfathered in. So, once the building would need to come down, which it states in there, it's like 50% of the building, being remodeled or restructured, then the building would have to come down and be moved to adhere to those zoning.
that's not the only one in the town.
No,
Right.
we've cleaned these up before, and
Yeah.
this was the only time I remember that we actually did this type of an agreement, but, Dave said it's pretty standard.
Yeah, they do,
Title company.
talking to the title company, Larson Abstract, and they've done this in other communities. They don't recall specifically doing it in Pierz, which means we probably have less of a problem than other communities, but they've done this, and this is standard. This keeps the title and everything clean, so there's, people don't come back afterwards, or a future council could make the move it or whatever. So it's protecting the property owners.
I make a motion that we, grant the encroachment license for 109 Summer Street.
Okay, and the licensee would be the existing people?
Actually, it's going to the existing people
It's going
right now.
to be people who actually own it now, and they are, who did I see in there?
Carver.
Karen Carver.
Karen Carver.
There's a motion on the floor by Mike,
I'll second that.
second by Kyle. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously. We have some department reports. Bob? Hey, Bob.
Good evening.
We have our part-time public works person is Fred Underhill. He's been here 3 years and proposing a 50 cent per hour increase for Fred. Right now he's at $13 an hour. Works about 700 hours a year, 2 days a week during the summer, 1 day a week during the winter, so roughly $350 per year.
How's your budget looking, Bob? Should be okay.
Can handle that.
Would we not have done?
No, we just did.
No,
We only did full-time.
part-time employees, we usually wait for the, department heads and we kinda,
That's what I've been using.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, we will need a motion to increase Fred's wage from 13 to 13.50.
I'll make the motion, I'll make the motion.
Motion on the floor by Dave,
I'll second.
second by Mike. Just figured.
Careful, if you make it watch.
Don't tell him that thing.
Yeah.
You make it watch. Probably got us out in his garage.
Yeah, he's one.
Fred's a good man.
Looking at purchasing a piece of equipment, I have a bid here from Modern Farm. I checked with a couple other companies also. So I'd be trading it, it's a 84-inch broom that fits on the front of our skid loader for doing the snow. And it's a great piece of equipment for the dustings, skating rinks. So we're trading the old one in, purchasing a new one, and the to-boot price is $4,400. And I do have money in the budget for that also.
I make a motion, we go ahead and approve that purchase.
Motion on the floor by Steph to purchase the new sweeper for the new Bobcat.
I second.
But, like,
I'll second it. Second by Mike, all those in favor, signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, carried unanimously.
Third item I have is some right-of-way permits for CenturyLink. It's gonna be installing fiber optic throughout
I
town.
was wondering if that was Viper,
Yeah.
looking on your maps there.
So, I mean, it looks like they're gonna be installing vaults in some places, replacing PEDs in some places, so it looks as far as the PEDs, I mean, that's gonna kinda be a wash. You know, I had some concerns on Third Avenue North, that reconstruction we're gonna do in 2020.
Yep.
They're actually gonna be on the north side of Third Avenue North, and our trails proposed on the
South
south
side.
side of that. So,
We shouldn't have an issue with
we
that.
shouldn't have an issue with that, I just wrote in the permit, they're gonna have to permit with the county.
Yeah,
also.
absolutely, they should make sure they're out of the company's plans anyway, yeah.
And then if there is relocations at that time, if they're in the way for streetlights or whatever, water and sewer, it's up to them to relocate, so. I talked to their engineer, and they're aware of that, so. I just didn't know how to handle as far as the bonding or any deposits, a lot of times these guys come through town and some are good, some aren't. You got concrete issues, they're digging up 10 feet in the sidewalk to bore underneath the road. Yeah. We've done deposits on smaller jobs, but I talked to Scott Hedlund and he just suggested make sure they're bonded.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be asking for a copy of the bond. Just
So
that.
that info. Okay.
Yeah.
That way we can put it on file here and we're covered and.
Yeah, it would be job specific bond, I'm sure. And, yeah, that should cover us.
Okay. So yeah, there was 3 different permits, I didn't get a chance to look at the locations, but.
Yeah. I did, I just, yeah, I seen it was, CenturyLink, so it's kind of thinking. Yeah, as long as you're okay with it, Bob. I don't know if you've got any other concerns or questions.
Just so the residents are aware too, there's
Yeah.
gonna be disturbances and
Sure.
restoration issues.
And maybe, Carrie can get on the phone with our one call and just keep it abreast of whether we turn up such areas or things like that.
will it go through residents' yards, things like that, or?
Not at this
In the
time,
right of way,
just
yeah.
in the right of way, but I'm sure when residents call for connections, then they'll go from the PEDs to the.
Sure.
I mean, it's a good thing for the town. too,
Yeah,
to have an extra
yes,
fiber optic.
very good, absolutely.
Do we even have one?
There's certain areas that have mid-continent fiber here and bank is.
Very good, Bob. Got anything
We
else?
should probably have a motion for that, I guess.
Well, let's, get a motion going then. We'll need a motion to approve CenturyLink's, fiber optic installation throughout the areas indicated from, Bob on his, maps, which would be an east route, a south route, and I believe it was there a north one? In the north.
I'll make that.
motion.
I'll second.
Floor by David, second by Mike, all those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Carried unanimously.
That's all I have.
Thank you, Bobby, we appreciate it. Chief.
It's working too hard, I guess. I know better, but.
Good evening, everybody. And my monthly reports for you guys for March and April. I'm telling you, 102 calls for the month of March, 71 for the month of April with 434 incidences to date. Nothing grave, nothing exciting, just typical months. Reference to the council, I think we all know that we are in the process of starting the hiring process. We had 4 applicants, 1 met the qualifications that we interviewed with the police commission, along with Bobby O and Nicole Nordland. And we interviewed them on May 11th, and I'm asking the council approval to move forward with the background investigation into Kelvin Cheetah. He is a local boy, he's been with Carver County now, full-time since July of 2013. He's a great applicant, we're lucky that he actually applied. So I just want the council approval to move forward to begin the background process to bring him back home.
Okay, so do we do the background and the approval of the hiring at this point in time?
I would say just approval of the background, and then once the background is met, I will ask for council approval to hire him once he meets all of the post standards.
How long will the background take?
Well, with Carver County, he had to put in, I believe it's a 4-week notice. So his last date, if it works out with the city of Pierz, is July 4th. And then he wants to take a week off after that. So I'm looking at the middle of July for a start date for the city of Pierz, pending
Can be
background.
plenty of time then.
Yep.
I make a motion that we, move ahead with Kelvin's, background check. Keep the process going.
I'll second that motion.
Motion on the floor by Mike, second by Dave. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
The other thing is that I want you to wash that second squad car every other week, even though you're storing it.
Just waiting for the new hire. And then, Hasty Warrenberg's been working a lot of the shifts that Jason did, just on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays, so he's been covering great. This weekend we have Grad Bash again, and he's coming in, I believe he's working for the county, but he's gonna come in and we have the PBT of the kids before.
You'll
go
be
to the
on
gym.
also.
Yep, I'll be on, he's gonna help me, so Hasty's been picking up some shifts, so is Josh Andrews, so it's,
Nice.
yes, we lost one, but some of the shifts are being covered, not full-time, but they're being addressed, so.
Good.
Everything's rolling good, so.
Thanks for the extra time.
You're welcome.
Greatly appreciated. Yeah, we had an opportunity to, interview Kelvin. Steph, you have any comments about, kind of person we're could be hiring here?
I think people will be happy.
Like a really nice kid, isn't he? Really good kid. I think he's gonna work well in our community.
Don't bring them up too much, okay? You don't wanna give them a big head starting out. Really? Really?
Nobody asking for a raise right now.
Exactly, that's the point here.
Let me rephrase some of that.
Cal.
He's actually a really, really good kid. I think we're
Is
gonna-
he married?
Yeah, Mary and Donnie's.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's married.
Yeah, Andy's married. Where do they live?
Down in-
Chancellor and Carver.
Down in, I believe it's New Germany, it's a little
Oh, that's
population,
right.
Yeah.
400.
So he'd be moving back.
He wants to, his goal is to take my job. He actually said that right at the interview, that he's 28 years old, and he wants to
You gonna wait till
retire.
August 1st to do that?
Fiscal year.
He wants to stay here for us to put a fork in somebody like him, and I'll never have to go through this process again. It's a huge asset to the city of Pierz. I'm very lucky that he applied.
Nice.
I agree, Chief.
Great.
Nicole is, out on a little vacay.
Honeymoon.
Honeymoon vacay.
I don't really have anything.
That sounds good. Any other council members have anything? If not, I guess
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
there you go, Dave.
Second is.
Motion by Dave, second by Cotty. All those in favor, please signify by stating aye.
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 Opposed? Carried unanimously. Thank you very much, everybody.
So I don't make that slide anymore.
All right.
Is it too long?
And then, David. I know. To go with it.